Hello, family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wagwan, Jambo, habari zenu. Welcome, everybody. So, today is another day which the Lord has made, and here we are rejoicing despite all the things we are going through as human beings. But we are still here, soldiering on until the day our Lord will come back and take us home. So, please feel welcome. If it is your first time to be here, please feel welcome. My returning viewers, my subscribers, what can I say? Thank you so much for always checking on me, always writing me nice text. Thank you so much for the overwhelming comments. Thank you so much for the interaction. May you not lack anything. So we are back here with our reaction video. So my humble request, subscribe to the channel. If you've never made you up your mind, if you are my follower, right today, please today, make up that mind of yours. Subscribe to Pamela's World channel. So now, we are heading straight. Whom do we have? We have Rocio mom here, now starting to get bored in Nyabohanse. What does she want? She feels irritated. It's only that she cannot say each and everything, but according to the letter, according to the way she was drawing her life, shows that she's so tired of being in Nyabohanse. And we are going to see all that. And here we have Dimwango now on her live stream. The other day this other day, she's been saying no trip or no traveling to Africa soon. But now there's a change of mind now. Now the all roads lead to Africa now. We are going to see all that. And we have Wodemaya showing us the best of the best of Trinidad and Tobago. I've never seen someone showing such a thing. I loved it. And African Tigress now jetting in St. Kitts and Nevis. Can you imagine being welcomed with the Deputy Prime Minister? That was an honor and a brand. This is what we call a brand. So now, whom should we start with? And before we start, please subscribe to the channel. And I hope you've grabbed something. Please sit, because I'm entertaining you here. I don't want to entertain you while you are thirsty. No. Sit and sip whatever. If it is water, whatever you love. You know what you like best. So now, let's start with the African Tigress. So African Tigress went to St. Kitts and Nevis, and the reception which the girl got there, I'm very impressed. I was impressed. I'm very happy, because these are the brands we've been talking about. We've been hearing of brand, but if you call a brand, now this is the brand. She's being recognized. Even the government, top government officials recognize her. Let's see the clip and then we can talk from there. Oh. Yeah. On a stop hand? In the road. Okay. To just go with the camera, like this, to the Deputy Prime Minister. Yes, he doesn't mind. Deputy Prime Minister is coming out. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's how you do it. That's how we do our stuff. Oh my goodness. The surprise is I have some media guys with us. They want to air you. Oh really? So that's what I've organized. So they've been here for the last 2 hours waiting for you. Oh, but there was a delay, yeah. So I don't know where they are. I'm trying to get them. I'm just trying to get them. You can ask them to give you, someone can give you a hotspot. Ask them if they got a hotspot, or if they have their number. Una number yao kwa piga direct. Number yao tatumongia now the last 2 minutes. Akanambia unless ameenda kwa chofu jua. Na yeye ndo alikuwa nakutafuta kwa rada. Okay, here is our. Okay. Hi, how are you doing? I'm nice to meet you, Jeffrey Henry. Nice to meet you too. Is this your first time in St. Kitts? Yes, first time in St. Kitts. And what's the purpose of your visit, may I ask? Tourism, Mango Fest, experiencing everything St. Kitts and Nevis. How do you know about the Mango Fest? Because she told me about it. Yes, I'm going to be at the Mango Fest as well. Oh, you're going to be there? And this year is the 10th year celebration of the Mango Fest. So I anticipate it's going to be a very good showcase of our talents and our culinary arts, because Nevis is known for all types of mangoes. There's a type of mango I was told I have to try
I want to believe it's either the Emery Polly or the long sauce mango.
I'm not so sure there's a specific type of mango I was told I must try. I'm told it's the
I
best.
want to believe it's the Emery Polly.
Okay.
I am a fan of that too, but it would not just be the mango fest as we know it. It's
Yeah.
going to be mango served in a variety of ways as a fruit, in pies, in jams, in jellies,
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
possible way you can think of. You're going to witness that in movies. So I'm happy that
I'm so excited for that.
I'm happy that you're here too.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make sure look for you
Okay.
while I am in Nevis.
All right.
And how long are you planning to stay here?
A week.
Oh, that's quite a long enough vacation.
Yeah, that's good
And
enough.
there's so much that you'll be able to see
Yeah.
and enjoy. So on behalf of the Minister of Tourism,
Yeah.
Honorable Marsha Henderson, who did a fantastic job a few days ago with the staging of our 26th Music Festival. I want to welcome you officially
Thank you.
to St. Kitts and Nevis.
Thank you so much.
And most importantly, encourage you to enjoy.
Okay.
Get to visit as many places as possible and eat as much as you want.
So what food would you recommend I should try? What's that food that's so much?
It depends on what you like, because in St. Kitts we have a variety of foods, both
Which
local.
one is the most popular local
Well, in
one?
terms of a local, you can our national dish,
Yes.
which is our breadfruit
Yeah.
and our saltfish and our seasoned plantain.
Uh-huh.
You can enjoy that, but on a normal, relaxing Saturday,
Yeah.
you can take part in our cook-up, what we call cook-up. This is a rice with a mixture of different types of meat, and you can have with a pigtail, pig mouth, chicken, and saltfish, or you can just relax on a hot sip of goat water, which is made from our local goat, and of course mixed with our dumpling, as we call it, like flour mixed up nicely, and our local vegetables. So if you want to be a little bit more explicit, you can visit any one of our restaurants, whether on the strip, and you'll be able to get a variety of dishes, whether it's a steak, whether it's a lobster, or a catch of the day in terms of a snapper, whatever it is, you would be satisfied at the end of the day. And we are preparing as well for Restaurant Week. So that is another exciting time that we are looking forward to as well.
All right. I have a question. You're the Deputy Prime Minister.
Yes, I am.
That's quite interesting because, you know, where I come from, you just don't... Where's the bodyguard?
He's somewhere around.
Are you just driving yourself?
No, actually my security is with me, but I told him he's right here.
Oh,
So
okay.
I told him that I'm going to have a discussion.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's quite interesting because in some places...
In Kenya we don't.
In Kenya we don't. And it's like,
I
no.
I could not reach you the way I
The way she
reached you.
reached you, she would have been pushed 10 miles away.
And we took photos together.
Yes, I was doing during Independence
Yes,
Day.
independent. We took a photo. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what message, especially for Africa, since I'm coming from Africa?
Well, we welcome everyone to visit our federation, and we have an open arm policy to every person who visits the island. We are rich in our history, in our culture, in our food, and even the people in terms of the love. We do have a very growing population of Africans here who have been making their contributions to national development here, whether it is in the area of health, where many of them are studying as to become.
So that was African Tigress meeting the Deputy Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis. You saw how the interview went, smooth, without interruption, without a lot of drama. It went smooth. These are the kind of things we would want to sit down and watch. So I'm happy. That is the brand. So if you call African Tigress brand, then I say yes, that is a brand. Someone who is well-mannered. You just saw the way she was greeting, how she was welcome. Shows a lot. because for the Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, to agree to meet her is someone she has watched her videos, and maybe the name. You know, when someone brings you the news, oh, I have a friend who is visiting, would you love to meet him if you are a Prime Minister? You have to ask, what type of friend is this? How is her behavior? You know, such kind of thing. But now, they're out there, the name and the brand of African Tigress is selling itself. So I'm happy for that. Thanks so much for that. I'm also happy. So now, whom should we have now? We have Wodemaya. Wodemaya also now amazed me with his videos showing the beauty of Trinidad. I was very impressed. So let's see Wodemaya also.
YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and be part of this awesome channel. My name is Wadamaya, a young African on a journey to change the negative narrative of Africa. If that is the case, then what am I doing in the Caribbean? Caribbean is actually the sixth region of Africa, so I am here to connect the dots between Africans on the continent and Africans living in the diaspora. Hence the reason why I'm in Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago is definitely the Africa out of Africa, but the fact that even the people carry Africa on their chest. Do you carry Africa on your chest? Yes, man, of course. How do you carry Africa on your chest, bro?
This one, Sankofa.
That's a tattoo of Sankofa, the Dinka symbol.
Yes. This one is Inami.
Damn, my goodness.
Yeah? Yes. And my surname is Kwame. So it's there.
Your surname is what? If you're living in a country that is surrounded by water, your major transportation system would definitely have a boat in it. This is one of the most interesting things that I've seen, because I live in a country where taxis are vehicles, but in Trinidad, you'll find water taxis. Have you heard that before? I think it's quite interesting, right? So you see the boat right behind me, it's a taxi. There's another one right in front of me, it's also a taxi. But I really want to know, how many oceans are surrounding Trinidad?
Different oceans, yeah?
Yeah?
You have to the north, which is the Caribbean Sea. To the east is the Atlantic Ocean. You go straight from this point right across, you get to Africa. And to the south is a channel between the island of Trinidad and South America called the Columbus Channel. And to the west, what you're looking at is called the Gulf of Paria, Gulf of Paria.
I'm living the best time of my life. You are living in Africa and thinking that Wodamaya will impact soon, my brother, my sister, forget it.
They came, and it was the first island to be settled by the indigenous people.
Oh, wow.
And that was over 10,000 years ago. They came across when Trinidad was joined as an island to Venezuela. And then, when Trinidad was separated, they came with canoe. With their people, they settled permanently. They established cassava, they established, fishing and settlement on the island.
Both islands were visited by Christopher Columbus in the year 1948.
So Columbus, he came to Trinidad on his third voyage. And he planted a flag saying this is the claim of Spain. He never came off the ship. But his men came off the ship and claimed it.
So that is what Wodemaya trying to show us, the history of Trinidad. So the reason why I picked some of the pictures of the clips which I've shown you, this is how people who are not who have not traveled or who are not traveling would come to know the places these people are visiting. So it is good for the traveler like Wodemaya, each and every traveler vloggers, at least to tell people the history, show us the things which are happening there, not only dwelling on one thing. When you dwell on one thing, like becomes like a habit. Like now, if you watch Wodemaya's video, it's like now you're watching a movie. These are the kind of vlogs we want to see. So I was really, really impressed. And I've always liked Wodemaya's videos because they are detailed. They are videos which you can learn something from them, and not only just maybe doing this, but when you watch Wodemaya's videos, it is like you are living in that country, and you would love when one day, if you have money or if you have time, you can visit a place like Trinidad and Tobago. For the people who have been showing Trinidad and Tobago, this is the first time now I'm seeing Trinidad and Tobago the way it is. Very lovely, beautiful. I've never seen its beauty, but today I saw it. I love it, and I'm speechless. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know. I've just been seeing people cooking in the river, doing what, swimming, but had never seen detailed or showing the beauty of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, Modemaya. Thank you so much. Keep on showing us such kind of videos. So now, whom do we have now? So now we are going to Rocio Mom. Rocio Mom came out, and it's like she's complaining. I don't know, because with her, she want to say something, she doesn't want to say. She want to say, she doesn't want to say. It's like now she thinks of saying it, maybe calculating. Maybe I'm going to hurt the supporters. I'm going to hurt this. If you feel this, if this is what you feel, you don't need to please any other person. Just say the thing the way it is. But with her, she has to think, calculate, give it, go round. If maybe the road is going here, she will go round before reaching her destination. So sometimes it gets bored, because sometimes you wait. What is she going to say? And she doesn't say it, then she twists it. So let's hear her, because she feels tired. And I don't know, all of a sudden, because before even feeling this tired, she wanted travel. Now she traveled for 2 months. Now she's bored again. Let's see her.
To enter that level of my life. Like, I was tired of dating and the boyfriend-girlfriend idea. So I was asking the universe to please find my man and bring it to me. At the same time, in my career's time, if you don't know, I'm a musician, I'm a singer, and that's what I feel is my purpose in life, my mission in life, the gift that I bring to this world. So in my own individual path, I was planning to move from this place where I was living, Puerto Escondido in Mexico. I was planning to move to Mexico City, one of the biggest cities in Latin America. So this is Rocio's life. Rocio's life. Rocio's plans. And we have on the other side God's plan. Rocio was planning to move to Mexico City. To Mexico City, a city that is very active, very multicultural, full of competition, full of friends also, and social life. Many career opportunities. This was Rocio's plan. I was ready to go hard on my music career, to knock all the doors, to open all the doors as possible. That was my plan. This is Rocio individual's life. In the middle, we have Rocio longing for this relationship that will be also part of everything that she does in her life, as of course. On the other side, we have God's plan. But this relationship brought Rocio to a very different environment. New country, village life, isolation, but very huge public exposure. which this is very positive to connect it with this. My conflict, most of the time, is that this huge public exposure is not really connected to this music thing, which I feel is my purpose. So what I feel many of the times in my mind, in my perfectionist mind, is that I'm very disconnected from my purpose here. God's plan brought me to showcase myself, new type of content, and most important, learn how to be a wife and become a mother. But I feel lonely. There is a lot of people, yes, but I still feel lonely. Don't have deep connections here. I don't have friends to have people that ask me how I am, how I feel. I don't have activities to do that really excites me. And I spend a lot of time here in the house, mostly in this room. Yeah, sometimes it's too much. Once in a while, in a week, I may wake up not feeling the greatest. I have these thoughts every single day. Not really. Many days I wake up and I enjoy cleaning, I enjoy cooking, I enjoy farming or being in the forest or being outside with the animals or doing a little bit of social with the people that is coming left, right, center to this house. But yes, the truth is I struggle to find myself, like I'm in the right place to be. The truth is also that a strong belief that I have, and I repeat it already.
So you've had Rocio mom trying to find herself now that she's expecting a baby, forgetting sometimes it can be hormonal balance, huh? Because when a woman is expecting a child, there are some changes which happens in the body. So sometimes she's moody because of her situation. That can be one of them. Sometimes, in another way, the way I see, she never made her mind before getting pregnant. She never decided because Rocio made a very big mistake because she came in Africa to visit a boyfriend. And visiting, and she never went back home, at least to find herself, to think, is this what I want in my life? She never did that. Because once you just go somewhere, you just stick there and you don't come. You need your me time. She would have gotten her me time, think it over. Now that after now going back to Argentina, is this what I want? Is that place where I want to be? Is it the right man I want to spend the rest of my life with? Such kind of thing, if she would have sat down with her, think of with herself, maybe find me time and think these things over, she would not be regretting now. Because what I'm seeing here is regret, because she's now seeing she's become a wife, she's not married yet. According to Mara, she's not even proposed. She doesn't know whether she's going to be just a girlfriend like that. And Marwa wants us to have many wives. So these things are coming to Rocio's mind because she's the one who is staying with Marwa, as we don't know. But for someone to come and write things which she wanted before and now what she's going through is someone who has been thinking a lot. This is not something which just came overnight. This is someone who has been thinking. For her to come and sit down and write, these things have been bothering her, and she's been thinking a lot, calculating. And there's one thing which I also want to say. In life, if it is not for any other reason, in life, life, we are not the planners of life. Life, God can take you anywhere. This is something you can never plan. You can never plan. Oh, okay, people plan as human beings, but God's planning is very different. His calendar is very different. So, and I don't think there's one person who forced Rocio to, by force, to stay in Nyabohanse. Because as I see Marwa is not someone who can force Rocio, just stay with me, just stay with me. No, she chose to stay with Marwa, and now she's having regret. Because she doesn't want to say, I regret. But I'm seeing some regrets in Rocio's voice or her body language. She has regret. This is a person which I'm seeing. If she goes in Argentina, I don't see her coming back. This is what I'm seeing. I don't see her coming back. But this one will really affect Marwa, because Marwa have done a lot to this lady. And now, at this time, is when she's regretting now, because this is regret. She cannot tell me she doesn't have friends. If friends don't come, you make friends. You make friends. You cannot just sit in the house and you say you don't have friends. You have to go out there and make friends. She can go to the church and make friends. She has so many people. She cannot say she's alone. She has so many people. There are so many ladies, YouTubers, who want to come there, unless the friends which she wants are just friends of her color. This is what I can say, because if it is friends, there are so many people. Paris has been visiting. There are so many YouTubers who have been visiting. But if she has chosen not to be one friend to them, because friendship, you have to make it. It is not just something which can just go. People have been coming. She should open up. She should at least have one or two friends. In the church she can get. She has mother-in-law. Congrats, mom loves her. She cannot say she's lonely. The house is full, like she's saying, but she's still lonely. Why are you lonely? Because your mind, Rocio's mind is not in Nyabohanse. Rocio's mind is where she came from. Remember now the way she was listing the things she wanted. So her mind now, she want to go back to whatever she was doing. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. She has sat down, figured it out, and maybe, you never know. Because subscribers, now she has subscribers of Marwa. What else can I say? This is my opinion, because these people, they are people who just want to grow. Once they grow, they just get out of your life. So I don't think she's different from them, because now coming up with this at this time, at this stage, and she's expecting a child. This one I'm seeing is like she's regretting to be in Nyabohanse, regretting to choose the man she chose. So this is what I'm seeing. Let me read if I can find some of the comments here, and then I read them for you. This one who is saying, once you travel back to Argentina and see your mom and dad and family, the first hug from your mother will heal all your emotions. Stay strong. There's another one saying, there's no perfect place here on earth for anyone. We have to tell ourselves to be happy when we are low, like Uncle Mo. So another one is saying, I see a sadness in Uncle Mo's, that most people don't, a sadness that people don't understand. Some of the biggest comedians in life are the ones who deep inside hold the deepest sadness. Yeah. Then another one is saying, Rocio, it is what is this? God's plans are always divine, step by step. We deny ourselves for the enjoyment of his plans and forget about ourselves. I conquer my down days with music. These feelings are more intense during pregnancy, so have Uncle Mo around. Remember, the result is how you respond. 90% stay blessed. Yeah, so what I can tell Rocio, even me, this time, okay, if you are maybe married or what in a foreign land, these are decisions which one has to. These questions now she's asking herself. These were the first questions you would have asked herself. Do I want this? Is this what I need in my life? But she rushed. That is the truth. She rushed because she just came to visit and she just stayed. So that one can bring many questions even to herself. Maybe she's been getting calls from friends, parents, and that is why she's like that. But I wish her the best. let her not feel that, because after she gives birth, she will just be okay. But now what I'm seeing is regret. So don't let Senso to feel bad. Rocio, Senso has done a lot to you. Please, Rocio mom, listen to me. I'm 99 years old. I'm telling you. Don't let Senso to feel bad. Don't let Marwa down. So that is my advice to you. So now, whom do we go to? Let's go now to Dimwango. Dimwango was on her live stream, and she was talking to her fans, and she, as usual, she has a lot disappointment, and some are still wanting to see her, some are still wanting to meet her, but she's not of that. This is why the subscribers of Dimango are not getting. She doesn't want to meet you. What she's saying, she doesn't want to meet people, especially people who are YouTubers. She want to meet people who are non-YouTubers. Why? That is what we are going to see. Let me give you the clip, then we can start from there.
I was like, wow, welcome to America, D. You know? I mean, wow. Hey, I think that's the most I've ever paid to do my hair. You know, I have wigs though that are much better, but that's a wig. But doing hair for that price, I was like, okay. But this outfit, oh my god, it's goals. So yeah, outfit of the day. And also she took me somewhere to do my hair in Harlem. So I got a new hairstyle design. It's really nice. I like it. And yeah, she connected me with somebody that she knows. So actually making this hair, it cost me $200, but guess what? I was given a discount because I also gave her an advert, so she was so good. I did it in Harlem. 200 US. I was like, wow, welcome to America, D. You know? I mean, wow. Hey, I think that's the most I've ever paid to do my hair. You know, I have wigs though that are much better, but that's a wig. But doing hair for that price, I was like, okay. But this outfit, oh my god, it's goals. It's giving the Wango vibes. Okay. Malaysia, Singapore, oh, Indonesia, Thailand. Hey, thank you so much, Rupert, for actually reminding me. So, how many countries? 8 countries. Am I forgetting any country? Let me know. So, those are basically 8 countries in Europe. So, I'm having a plan of visiting some other 2 countries. And it's going to be, oh my god, like I'm always thinking about it, but it will be a total surprise. So 8 countries in Europe, okay? Not in Europe, in Asia. So I'm thinking of visiting some other countries there. Oh, Indonesia also, I think 9. 9 countries. I don't know, but I'm thinking there are some countries that are on the list. They're not like visited that oftenly, but I think I might go there, and I can't wait. So it's totally going to be like a surprise, because I think staying so much in one continent, I think is not that fun. So I think now we'll be jumping from continent to continent. Okay. The weather right now is super nice. All you have to do is cross the border in New York State. Okay. Japan is beautiful and hip. I think he meant cheap, something like that. Oh, I've also been to Maldives. Oh my god, 10 countries. I've even lost count. Some of them I can't even remember. Maldives. I go to Africa is Nigeria for now. I mean, like I would like to go to other countries as well, Morocco, all that in the north. You know, like I haven't been in the north as much. You know, I've been to a lot of eastern countries, East Africa, and a lot of the southern Africa, a lot. So I think the next time I go is, yeah, also West Africa. I've been to Ghana, I've been to Senegal. Yeah, so the only country that I really want to visit when I go back to Africa is Nigeria, like a lot. Anytime that I go to Africa, I think Nigeria will be on the bucket list. Like I really want to visit Nigeria. I love Afrobeat so much, and the culture in Nigeria is just something else. I mean, like their food and all that, like the food that they eat is totally different from what we eat back in Africa. Like things like cow skin. I mean, it's crazy when I think about it. Snails, some kind of type of rats. Like I've seen those videos on YouTube, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to go and experience. Definitely, I wouldn't try some foods like snails and rats and all those things. Those ones I cannot try, but I just want to see. I just want to see. Okay, so Nigeria is on the bucket list because the culture is so fascinating. So much. And I can't wait. The only thing that I'm not so open to try a lot is food. But things like okra and all those other food, those ones I'll try. But others, I will not. But the culture and how people live and all that, I can't wait. So Nigeria is on the bucket list, definitely. And I love it. It's one of the best feelings ever. What makes me more happier is when I just randomly meet you on the street. Like I'm creating content and somebody's like, wait, Mongo, I watch your videos. Like in the US, oh my god, thank you so much. Because I meet a lot of you guys every corner, every single day. There's no day that I've ever been outside and I failed to meet you guys. Thank you so much. And I think you've seen it on videos, although some of you are like, no, please don't put me on camera, don't put me on camera, which I totally understand, but every day I meet you guys. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure meeting you. Like, that's the joy of my heart. Meeting people who support me a lot. Trust me, there's no feeling that beats that. I'm being honest with you guys. But at the same time, like, I have to think about everything. More so the planned meetings. Like, oh, let's meet and all that. Some people, like, I know, some people, like, are just so good and so genuine. I've met Yvonne Cummings and it was such a pleasure. I was like, oh my god, I've known her for the longest because she was always there for me. Like, some of you guys, I know you guys, like, by name. I mean, I love you guys, and I know so many of you. People like Doreen Small, Yvonne Cummings, Sweet Ball, Hazel, Masha Thompson, I mean, Sheila Ochaka. There's some of my moderators who will say, D, can we meet up? It will be like Joan Wilson. It will be like, oh yes, why not? But now, here comes trouble. I'm so skeptical about meeting people who are content creators. I have a lot of DMs and I really appreciate. I have a lot. Trust me, chances of me meeting with people who create content are very, very, very low than meeting people who are not content creators. I find a lot of, genuine people. I mean, like, I feel people who are really more genuine in people who don't create content because, like, you never know. Some people are just so weird. You meet somebody and all is well, then when you leave, they start saying, oh, she's this, she's that, and all that. Because also my brother experienced it the last time he was in the US. I mean, you meet people, you have a good time and all that, but when they go back, what they say about you is just so nasty. It's just so weird. Like, people are just, guys, I love my peace of mind. I love my peace of mind. You'd rather say anything about me and you've never met me, that's different. I don't really care about it. I wouldn't even feel bad. But if I gave you a minute of my time or an hour or we got to hang out, then you go back and say things that are not even true about me, that's different. So I'm just so skeptical about meeting these people who create content who are like, oh, D, let's meet and all that. First they'll say, oh, you inspire me a lot and all that. I would like to meet you and all that. You think, like, it's good faith and all that. But later, you're like, oh my god, I really regret and all that. So nowadays, I'm just so skeptical. I'm not saying I'm not willing to meet you guys.
So you heard all that. Let's start with the clip of not meetings. D wants to meet people who are not content creators because these are the people they use. These are the people she wants to use because if you are a content creator, these are your followers. Let me start like this. These are your followers and you are an influencer, as you always say. So how are you influencing people if you are not showing them how to fish? They just want people who sit down and watch her and nothing in return. This is what she wants, because if you want her maybe at least to show you what to do, she won't like that. She wants the people or those people, maybe let me say those people, because she said herself she doesn't like content creators. She likes meeting people who are not YouTubers. So what does that show you? That is meanless, because she's so mean. She doesn't want to share what she has. She doesn't want to give what she have. She just want to be herself. She doesn't want anybody to rise. This is what I'm saying, because if these are your supporters, and they want to meet you, and I think with your age, at your age, you should be meeting people who are content creators. You don't expect all your viewers to be maybe people who don't want to be YouTubers. They are watching you. So these are people who are your supporters. They watch you and you inspire them. So what do you inspire them for? You inspire them so that one day one person or any other person can start a YouTube channel. So by meeting you, you can show them what to do and what not to do. But you don't want to meet them because you don't want competition. This is what I'm seeing here. Do you want people who are just praising her, just watching her? Because she knows if you meet many people, the attention will be divided. This is what I'm seeing here, because these people will have other followers, and these watch hours or watch people who are watching her many will be divided. We are out here and we know how these things work, because she doesn't want to divide her followers to some to go and follow another person. She just wants them the way they are, but that is what she's trying to avoid, not to create or not to meet people, not to show them the way, because she just wants people to be hosted by people who are just watching, just glued on the couch, watching her, and then they sleep tomorrow like that, but not someone who is coming up with something to do. This is what Dee is trying to avoid. If it were not so, all these people are her family. She should just meet them. But because she doesn't want someone to do whatever she's doing, she wants to be the only person out there for her people. This is what Dee is trying to avoid. And again, in that issue of maybe visiting Nigeria, the other day she was saying she doesn't have Africa in her list. Now she's saying, oh, I want to, if I go to Africa, I want to visit Nigeria. Because of what? Because she saw Sean Arwa showing good pictures, showing good videos. So she want also to go and show the same thing. Because you remember she even referred, Sean Arwa showed some of the things, the food which those people are eating, our African brothers and sisters. So she's saying she also want to go there. Of course, I know as always, she want to copy and paste. Just recently said she doesn't have Africa in her travel list. Now because another traveler has gone there, maybe made views, now she want to go there. That is the. And again now, because I don't want this video to be that long. Again, she made her hair. After making her hair, she came up and said, this is 200 US dollars. This is someone who can make hair with 200 US dollars. And she comes here and asks you for shoe, buy for me shoes, everything she get for free, the dress she was given. And I'm sure, let me just tell you, because this lady who brought her this present, she's the one who took her to the salon. They never paid even a single cent. If she paid, she would have shown you the receipt. These things were just for free. Okay, the price of making that is 200, but she didn't pay. Because after saying I paid 200, and then some people commented 200, then she said I was given a 150% discount. Then you see, so it's just a change of talk. I'm sure Dee didn't pay anything. The price goes for 200. Yes, I don't deny, because I've never been there. But what I know, after being taken with the lady who brought this gift there, this is the lady who paid. She never paid a single cent. They like free things, you can see. You can see the way she's now feeling good in something which she didn't buy. You can see. Even the hair she didn't make. She was made for that hair. So that is D for you. She doesn't want to meet her people because she doesn't want competition. She doesn't want to show her audience what to do, how YouTube works. So my people, you should just do things on your own. You've tried to reach Dimango. You've tried ever since she came to US. She has refused. So what is the point? You should know her. She's just taking you for a ride. She just wants your views. But when it comes to meeting her, she wants to meet people who don't have YouTube channel. You heard her. Those people who are not content creators, those are the people she wants to meet. Reason? She doesn't want competition. She just wants to be seen as the one doing ABCD. So all of you to glue your eyes on your phones or your TV watching her, not someone else who might come up from that group of viewers. So that is it. Thanks for watching. I hope I didn't take much of your time. Today's video is a bit long. Thank you so much for being with me. May you be blessed. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and see you in my next video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you. Bye-bye.